Jamie Relwen, founder of Rupp.
That's it. Perfect, Ben.
Jamie Relwen, founder of
That's
Rupp.
that's a new take, but we'll run with it.
Hey guys, Ben here from Huckberry, and welcome back to the Huckberry Gear Lab. And we have a very special edition. You're going to see Jamie on a few Gear Labs over the course of this fall. Jamie Rupp, founder of Relwen, back in the Huckberry Gear Lab.
Thanks,
Excited
man.
to have you. Fall is in the air. Jamie's in town in Austin. We're diving in to one of the foundational pieces to the Relwen assortment, certainly on Huckberry this fall, and that is one of our favorites, one of our customers' favorites, the Windzip Collection.
Yes. So
I'm teeing that one up, Jamie.
I'm trying. I get warmed up to keep up with you. So it's our lightweight sleeping bag. We commonly think about this piece, and it's foundational in the sense that it is just so damn easy to wear under. I mean, that's not necessarily how I'd rock it, but it looks great on you to do that. Yeah, okay. I mean, seriously, mix it up because you have more fun that way. And again, dressing should be fun.
Yeah,
that's core. So it's foundational in a lot of respects because you can wear that in so many ways. Over a hoodie, under a parka. It's my house coat, so to speak.
This is a program that's been in the Relwen line for quite some time. We've been carrying it for quite some time. What was the inspiration going back to the first birth of the Windzip Collection?
We want to do a technical piece that's complementary to your everyday utility or what you need to do on a daily basis.
Foundationally in all of the different silhouettes. I'm going to pull a couple of these up. Let's start with the vest.
It's the same insulation, it's the same exterior shell fabric, it's the same interior lining material. Same hardware, the same number 5 molded zipper. Our snaps are black oxidized brass. So it's got a vintage element in that regard. It's a product that's going to actually develop a patina where it'll start to like lose some of that blackened finish, and you'll actually start seeing some of the copper and brass plating that sits underneath all of that. You have on-seam pockets here that also speak to a more aerodynamic look. Those pockets that are pushed off seam, so they're not sitting at your normal side position. As we think of side seams typically extend from the armhole to the hem on the actual side seam. We've actually pushed everything forward by 1.5 inches, so it's actually a little bit more ergonomic. You can get your hands in there without bending backwards, doing the
I know that when the
back flip.
I like when the pockets are that sort of vertical. You don't really see
they're inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
They're on seam, so they're kind of hidden. They're there, but not there.
Right.
You have these what we refer to as elliptical armholes. So it's a little broader on the back than it is at the front because as humans, we tend to hug things. We don't usually hug things backwards. So you've got movement for your shoulders to come forward without the garment then, also folding in on itself across your chest when you're doing that movement.
So I see a new advertising campaign. This is the hugging vest.
It's a huggable, yeah.
It's a huggable vest. But I'm active in this. I'm going on like fall, winter hikes with this. And it plays well in cooler temperatures, obviously. I mean, what did you were telling me earlier, like a 40-degree sort of rating here?
You could probably at 50 degrees, it feels right. Although, heck, I mean, sometimes I'm cold at 60 degrees.
Right.
So it kind of depends on the air and the quality of the air. If it's wet, damp, dry, whatever it might be. But it's that first thing you'll probably reach for if you're not just throwing on a heavy sweatshirt.
But then you've got, kind of, no pun intended, layering on top. This is the popover.
It's a simple popover.
Yeah. What do you wear in this? What's the use case? Why get the popover for who?
Well, obviously it's going to be warmer than this. You've got more coverage happening here. Popover as a silhouette, it probably goes back to 60s camping lifestyle pieces, and you typically have found them in a knit product. You wouldn't have found them in woven so much. Going further back to old ski apparel, you found like those hooded zip popovers by various companies. But the popover silhouette, it takes a more special guy to wear a popover because you've got pulled over your head, and some of us don't want to mess up our hair. Or some of us never take off a cap. So it has dilemmas. But we have a stretch nylon with 6% spandex in it as the face material. But behind that is a recycled polyfill. Because we do quilt the thing through and through, it's all one piece. There's nothing floating on the inside. So it's on you. But it allows us to make a garment a little bit more compact, closer fitting. And we think of this piece in particular like a sweatshirt, pullover sweatshirt.
Totally.
So I like full zips too when it comes to this jacket, but
we're about to move on to a full
they're
zip.
different attitudes. They're simply different attitudes. This feels more sweatshirty.
Yes, that's
versus
a good way to put it.
More jackety.
Yes.
But it's smart looking once you have it on. It's just it's variety in the closet, really.
Totally. Good segue. let's talk about the full zip.
So this is the core piece. We see a lot of people wearing this product. If anyone has a question mark which way to go, this is probably the one that is the easiest one to get a guy to go toward. Not every guy's gonna be a vest guy. Certainly not every guy's gonna be a popover guy. Every guy is a full zip guy.
Every guy's a full zip.
So this rings all the bells. I won't wear a longer jacket that doesn't have a two-way zipper on it.
I'm the same.
To me, it conveys that the company cares when they put a two-way zipper on it. When you operate and initiate the function of a two-way zipper, you've got to make sure that the insert, which is this male-ended side of the zipper, you've got to have both sliders resting at the bottom of the zipper. And that's so the tapes then come up evenly. But what it allows you to do is actually reverse the function of the zipper. And if you really want to vent yourself without taking your jacket off, you can do that. And that was the idea. Again, create a streamlined looking garment that's technical, functional. It's not waterproof, but is semi-water resistant.
As you're talking, you're inspiring me.
You'll actually see the water actually kind of bead off of it. We should probably test that, right? I should get a glass of water right now.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. 2 zips for a long time. It didn't take me more than 2 seconds. There we go. That felt pretty good.
Look at that. It's just bouncing up.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is the question we get most common is how does it fit?
Sizing is always a dilemma, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm 5'8", I'm 205 pounds, I'm built like I should play linebacker. That's always gonna be a difficult fit, That guy might fit into a large for us. The way we grade things, it's usually taller, bigger, heavier.
This is meant to be sort of a performance fit. It's not a slim fit necessarily.
No.
If you are a traditional medium, go with the medium. If you are traditional large, go with a large. If you're in between or you like things a little baggier, you might want to go up.
Yeah, I mean, we do go up to double X,
Yeah.
in terms of our sizing. Anyway, it's so easy. It's just an easy garment.
Yeah, it really
And again,
is.
the shape of the neck, it's sitting on you in such a way you can bring it full collar, and it's right where it should be.
The other thing I love about the Windzip collection, the color palette. This is where you probably see the most pop in the Relwen outerwear line. Is that fair to say?
Fair to say. Nylons in general are a fun place to place color.
Yeah. So we've got a couple really fun colors here. Pull one more. I mean, this is a really fun
Our new citrus orange,
citrus orange,
the bright olive,
the
wet cement that you have on.
What is it called? Wet cement?
Wet cement, which I
Great
tried
names.
to wet with you, so
Yes.
with the little flicker of water. That guy is actually a midnight color, which
yeah.
kind of has a navy touch in it, but it more or less reads black.
We got a fun color block. I mean, we're just piling it on.
The bright navy and the full zip. And then we have our new Char Loden, which is
This is cool.
kind of comes across as one of those vintage wax fabrics.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
Yeah. They're just different. Again, we're not trying to sit on what we just did, from the previous. It's always moving it forward.
Yeah.
And this way, color moved it forward for us.
It's always those details that you put into every single season. Foundationally, remains unchanged as one of those. Iconic would be fair to say in the Huckberry world.
Yeah.
I mean, this
This iconic.
When you think Relwen, Huckberry, fall.
It's hard to look at this and go, oh, how would I want to do it differently?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, that's kind of,
Yeah.
I guess, when you think of things that are iconic, it's like, I don't want to see it a different way.
Right.
It'd become a different style.
Yeah, totally.
Obviously, as we get deeper into fall, I probably wear more of the Windzip Jacket,
Yeah.
because I will wear that under other pieces, because
Right.
it does fit a little closer to the body than a typical piece of outerwear. So I'll throw that under another shell, and I'm good for a bit deep range of temperature change. But the vest is why we're more than anything.
Yeah.
It's just super easy, and I don't think about it.
Wear any of this however the hell you want. I mean, that's the beauty of these pieces.
It's more
They're
fun, it's more creative, and you show more of your own persona.
Insightful as always. Thanks for coming down.
Fun as
Talking Windzip.
always.
Fun as always. Fun first, insightful second.
Yeah.
Windzip
We don't even have
Collection.
to do any business, and it's fun.
I know, it's true. I mean, luckily, business is good, but we're having fun first and foremost. There are very few people that we work with, very few friends that we know that put as much attention to detail and care and consideration into product and into brand. So spending time rapping with us on this particular collection, incredibly helpful. If you've got additional questions about any of the Windzip silhouettes, fits, colors that might work for you, drop them in the comments, we'll hit you up. If we don't have the answer, we got Jamie on speed dial. So Jamie, thank you again for coming down, talking Windzip. Fall's here. We're getting you back here next season.
Please.
All right, guys, we'll see you out there.